beautiful souls, and welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, anybody with strong placements in the sign of Sagittarius, or anybody who resonates strongly with Sagittarius energy. If you were drawn to this reading, but you don't believe that you have very strong placements in the sign of Sagittarius, there could be a message in here for you still, so trust your intuition. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you find it is the perfect version of the now for you. However, I will be referencing current astrological transits if it feels appropriate to do so during this reading. First card out for you is the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so this is the energy of putting work into something. I'm getting the feeling from this card today, it's like it's a sense of accomplishment. I feel like you've gotten to a certain or achieved a certain milestone as you're viewing this video, or you're about to achieve a certain milestone, like you've put in a certain amount of work and you're about to receive some of the fruits for your labor. It doesn't feel like whatever the thing is complete, if anything is ever complete, right? But it feels like there is sort of a benchmark that you're about to hit, so to speak, when it comes to what it is that you're doing. Let's get a little more energy here. Dig a little more deeply into this. And I do want to communicate to you a message that Spirit is bringing forward here. Spirit wants to make sure that you take time to celebrate your wins. A lot of us, it's kind of like we achieve something and then we don't even give ourselves credit for everything that we've accomplished. We just move on to the next thing. And so Spirit's saying, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself credit. Give yourself a pat on the back. Take yourself out to dinner. Just really celebrate your wins. What I've been learning is actually to celebrate my wins on a daily basis. And an exercise that I enjoy, and I forget to do it every day, but I'm getting into the habit. Anytime we get into a new habit with anything, sometimes it takes a while because it's not something that it's not a habit until it's a habit, right? They say it takes 21 days to create a habit as well as to break a habit. So I think there may be some people who are trying to create some new habits right now, and this is why this is coming up. So Spirit wants you to know and understand as well that, like, it's going to be a bumpy road in the beginning because it's, like I said, it's not a habit until it's a habit. So just keep at it every single day. You will get better every single day. You might forget some days, but just pick back up where you left off the next day and know that you are still making progress. So that was a little bit of a tangent there. But let's see, let's get back into this energy here. So celebrating your wins, right? Making a habit of congratulating yourself for the things that you did well. And that's what I was getting at there. One of the habits that I'm creating is that habit of every night before I go to sleep, going through the list of, multitasking here. Going through the list of the wins in my head. What did I do well? And really mapping that out to get into that mentality of being a winner. So that's something that you may want to try as well, Sagittarius. And with the Two of Pentacles here, there's this energy of juggling. There's this energy of balancing. But I feel like you guys have been doing a really good job of that. Like, she looks like she's really got it down in this card. You know what I mean? Like, she's not just like juggling those pentacles. She's wielding them. She's almost like a fire dancer or something like that. You know what I mean? So, and maybe some of you guys do like hula dancing, fire dancing, glow sticks. I don't know. I feel like some of you guys, or just any kind of dancer or anyone who expresses in that way. Some of you guys are really, I mean, you guys are free spirits, right? That beautiful Sagittarius energy. So it's like she's in a groove with it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. And if you're not in that groove yet, and you are in that period right now of feeling like you're struggling to balance things, Spirit wants you to know that you will continue to, I have this weird thing with this computer where sometimes it stops recording on me. So for a second I got scared that this wasn't recording, but it is. I was just looking in the wrong place. Sorry, you guys, I'm a little all over the place today, but we'll rein it in. So if you're in that period right now of struggling to balance things, what Spirit wants you to know is that you are going to get there. All right, just like that's why that whole tangent we just went on about creating those new habits, right? You are going to get there. Just keep working at it. Know that practice, like, well, we're never perfect, right? But the closest we're ever going to get to perfection comes from practice. So just do not give up. Know that for some of you guys, it's like maybe you're trying to juggle home and career, right? Maybe you're trying to juggle other things that you need, self-care and career, self-care and family, maybe all three, right? And what Spirit's saying is that there is a balance. There is going to be a symbiosis. And as you continue this process of learning what works and learning that art of balance, it's going to become so effortless, it almost feels like second nature. All right, we have the Star. This is wishes, hopes, and dreams fulfilled. This is Aquarius energy right here. And we have the Spirit of Wands. So there's this beautiful sense of emotional renewal, I feel, coming in for you. I wanted to say Aquarius because we have the Aquarius card here. Some of you may have placements in Aquarius as well. Or maybe there's an Aquarius who is drawn to this reading, even though it said Sagittarius. Regardless, it's like this energy of Aquarius that's coming in here. And this energy, like I said, of renewal. Emotional renewal, renewal of spirit. And this is what comes from this energy of finding the balance. It's like you've been working really hard, you've been grinding away, and you're finally getting ready to hit your stride. You know what I mean? Tell me some more here. And for some of you, it's a long time coming. All right, we got the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to hit this milestone. And then all of a sudden, all of these options and opportunities are going to open up for you. And so then it becomes like, which one do I choose, right? Which path do I take? And there's another message coming through here surrounding this. Spirit wants to make sure that you don't let yourself get distracted. You guys have done a really good job at keeping your focus. And this isn't always the easiest thing for Sagittarius energy because you guys are the explorer, right? You are the wanderer. And so keep that focus. Make sure that you keep your priorities straight. Yes, especially in the hemisphere of the world that I'm in right now, we are moving into the spring and then summer months. So there is much more of that wanderlust that kicks up within all of us. And there's a lot more things going on, maybe a lot more temptations. And so Spirit's saying, yes, have fun, but don't forget, don't take your eyes off the prize. And choose the things that are going to complement your soul and complement your vision. If you're going to be adding, it's kind of like you hit your stride, you find that balance, and then you decide that you want to add some more things onto your plate. And Spirit's saying, don't overfill your plate. It's like that energy when we're really hungry and we take a bunch of food and then we realize that we can't possibly eat everything. They say like your eyes were bigger than your stomach. It's like that kind of an energy. Spirit's saying, don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach right now. 10 of Cups, because this is what you're working towards. And this is the energy that you're calling in. Those could be dust flares, but it looks like there's orbs, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see that on my camera, like really clearly right now. It looks like all kinds of little orbs floating around, which is really fascinating. I feel like even if it is dust, I'm feeling that as a representation of the fact that you guys are you guys are surrounded by such a powerful spiritual team. It's like, I feel like some of you guys, you might have been feeling kind of alone, or maybe you're going through a big transition right now or you're about to. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you are never alone. You have literally an army of light behind you. All right, you are so loved, so protected, and so guided. Some of you guys, you have a lot of, if you've experienced a lot of loss, if you've had a lot of loved ones who've transitioned or moved over to the next experience, right? Many or most of those people are still with you. They're part of your team now. And they're with you all the time. And this is particularly for somebody who has lost somebody maybe somewhat recently, or it's like the wound of that is coming back up to the surface again. You're feeling that void again. And like what they want you to know is that they are with you all the time, rooting you on. They have got you. All right. They are always by your side. They love you so much and they are so proud of you. So just know that you do not walk alone. Even if you walk alone currently in this physical reality, in the grander scheme of things, in the bigger picture, you do not walk alone. Yeah, tell me more about the Ten of Cups. Nine of Wands coming out here. Yeah, and in this Nine of Wands card, got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. In this Nine of Wands card here, she looks a little bit lonely, right? She looks a little forlorn. And sometimes when we're really committed to our path and our purpose, things do get a little lonely because we don't have the extra time, right? We don't have the time to cultivate perhaps our relationships the way that we would like to, because it's like we have to keep our focus. So for some people, I think that's where this energy of loneliness is coming in. For others, like I said, it's just like you feel like and that's why your spirit team wanted to come in and tell you how loved, how protected, and how guided you are, because it's like you just feel isolated. But that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, there's a big breakthrough waiting for you, a big opportunity. If you can just keep your focus for a little while longer. And for some of you guys, this is a message to, like, if you've been guarding your heart very tightly because of pain or because of hurt of the past, it might be time to open up and let somebody in. Somebody who can support you the way that you deserve to be supported and to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, right? We have to keep those boundaries when it comes to knowing what we want and what we deserve. But at the same time, like, we don't want to shut everybody out because we're afraid that they won't measure up. It's like, give them the chance. It's almost like, I don't know why, I feel like I want to say to you guys, like, give them the chance to disappoint you. But know that they might not, right? Don't decide that they're going to disappoint you. Also give them the chance to surprise you. Give them the chance to show up. Give them the chance, the opportunity to follow through. And I know I can feel some of you guys being like, well, if I give them that chance and then they do disappoint me, it's going to hurt too bad. I'd rather just like stay in my bubble and not have to deal with the possibility that I'm going to get hurt. And I totally get that. I understand. Spirit's saying, like, use your intuition, though. If your intuition is telling you that you should give somebody a chance, that you should let somebody in, trust that. Because I feel like, and this is not just when it comes to people, this is when it comes to any major decision in your life right now, Sagittarius. I feel like your intuition is telling you one thing, but then your ego, your mind is coming in and putting you in this energy. It's like trying to talk you out of it. And this is the classic dance that goes on between our higher self and our ego, right? And one of the great ways that this was put to me recently, in a training that I was doing with Matt Schaefer, some of you may have heard of him, be familiar with him. He said that there was something that he heard a long time ago that really resonated with him, and it really resonated with me too. And it was like how to tell the difference between what is your higher self trying to lead you and what is your ego trying to lead you. So if you follow the path through to the most likely outcome or scenarios, or just the feeling that it evokes within you when your intuition, your higher self is trying to guide you, it feels like expansion. It feels like growth. All right. It's probably going to ask you to step outside of your comfort zone. So there is going to be some of that fear that comes up, right? But it's that healthy, natural fear. If you follow the path of the most likely results and the energy and the feeling of your ego, when your ego is trying to guide you, it feels like constriction and restriction. It feels like playing small. It feels like playing it safe. All right. And so that's a way that you can start to tell the difference. You're going to feel that uplifting, that excitement, even if it's fearful excitement, that expansion, that invitation for expansion from your higher self. And you're going to, all the doubts and worries and the what ifs and the I'm not and the I shouldn't, I couldn't, I can't. All of that is the energy of the ego trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you in the box. All right? You guys are receiving some powerful activations, some powerful psychic activations right now. But the way that we receive those is to lean into them. And the way that we lean into them is to follow our gut. The more we follow and listen to the voice of our intuition when it whispers to us, the louder that whisper becomes and the more powerfully our higher self is able to guide us. All right. We have the Warrior of Swords coming out with the Eight of Wands, freedom, and the Spirit of Pentacles. All right, this is that energy that you are stepping into. This is you embracing your path, embracing your journey. This is so powerful, Sagittarius. All right? This is movement. This is communication. This is momentum. This is accomplishment. This is the abundance mentality. The winner's mentality, like we were talking about. Yeah. Follow your intuition. Act swiftly upon it. And you will begin creating the momentum that is going to carry you forwards toward freedom. This is financial freedom. This is abundance. This is also connection. All right, this is the ability to show up in relationship, in connection with other people, and to show up for yourself in all the ways that you need to show up, that you deserve to show up for yourself, right? And now look how we have the Nine of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. I put it down and it ended up reversed. So this is us moving out of this energy. All right. I'm going to pull a final card for you. We got Justice there. I'm going to pull a final card for you from where? From the Numinous Astro deck. What's the last thing that Sagittarius needs to know for this reading today? Clear. Final message for Sagittarius. Final message for Sagittarius. We've got Capricorn and Leo coming out. The boss and the leader. And so some of you may have placements in these signs as well. We've definitely been working with both of these energies, right? Oh, Leo's called the lover in this deck. I also see Leo as the leader, right? So this is that energy that you're cultivating, being the boss, right? Being in boss mode right now. So this is that energy of being down to earth, of going after your dreams, of staying focused on your goals and your end result. And this is that beautiful, expressive, playful, creative side. So you're being asked to cultivate both of these aspects of self. And in a lot of ways, to me, this feels like the masculine and the feminine, even though, so earth signs are typically considered feminine. So Capricorn would be considered feminine, but I feel Capricorn as a very masculine kind of an energy. And Leo energy, fire energy, is typically considered masculine, but there can be a very feminine quality to Leo energy as well when we're looking at that beautiful, expressive, playful, flirtatious, charming energy, that commanding energy. So you're being asked to really be structured, but be creative. Work with the masculine and the feminine aspects of your nature. Bring those into balance. Call upon which one you need as you need it. When you need more structure, when you need to TCOB, take care of business, call in that Capricorn energy, call in that masculine energy. And when you need to be in your flow, you need to call in ideas and inspiration. You need to be receptive and open and vulnerable and access those beautiful feminine parts of yourself. Call upon that feminine aspect of your nature. I feel like some of you guys, you're really putting yourselves out there in a sense where it's like that magnetism and that charm of Leo is really going to come in handy. And there's something very alluring and appealing when you combine these energies together, this Capricorn and Leo energy, right? When you are that magnetic, but also that very authoritative energy. And so this is like you really coming into this higher expression of your energy, of your abilities. And I don't know, it's just really, really beautiful. So Spirit wants you to know you are the boss, Sagittarius, all right? In every way, shape, and form of this word. And you are also the leader and the lover, all right? And allow yourself to love every step of your journey. See this as a journey, not pursuing a destination. And enjoy every phase of this process. And the more you fall in love with the process, as opposed to the outcome, the more naturally everything is going to flow. All right, I love you so much. I honor you. I respect you. Thank you for checking out this reading. If you enjoyed the vibe, go ahead and click subscribe. Come on board. We have a beautiful tribe here, the Cosmic Rebel Tribe. I would love to have you as a part of it. We do all kinds of really fun live streams, checking into all the astrological energies, ascension energies that we have going on. We do just so much fun stuff on here. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We just launched our Patreon, so we are going to be doing twice monthly Zoom calls where we're going to be calling in energies. We're going to be doing guided meditations. We're going to be discussing the different themes that are coming up for the month energetically and just holding and expressing together in this beautiful sacred container. So if you want to join that, the link to the Patreon is in my description box, as well as a link to my website where you'll find all the different services that I offer. I offer one-on-one coaching services. I offer energy healings, astrology chart readings, tarot readings, so many different things. And in our coaching sessions, we use a combination of all of those things and all the things that I've learned along this journey of awakening in order to help you step more powerfully into your sovereignty, into your divinity, and really begin unlocking your soul's blueprint for this lifetime. Thank you so much. Once again, don't forget to like this video, and I will talk to you soon.